Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have about 42 days remaining to the next general election. And if someone somewhere has been using fake numbers to campaign in this country, the remaining period is the period for the truth. This is the only time any politician who is on ballot today has to understand what exact numbers he can get if an election can be conducted any time from now. But seemingly, the Kenya Kwanza, especially UDF side, are yet to learn their lesson. Up to this date, UDF party, sorry for that, they are still ferrying people into their rallies. We have been talking about the hired crowd, but people have not believed in what we have been saying here. Most of the UDA people will not want to hear this. But the reality we are learning is that UDA people, especially when they get to Mount Kenya region, they are always organizing people, paying them and ferrying them to their rallies. That means they are always addressing hired crowd. And this hired crowd is always recycled. It means you can get people from one constituency and you are going to a different constituency. Then you take them there and address them from that location. That means maybe you are carrying like a half and another half you will get there. The question is, where will these people vote when it comes to the D-Day? Today, Rigathi Gachagua was going to Kien Constituency, kule kwa Kanini Kega. But because he realized that Kien Constituency is somehow hostile to him, because Kanini Kega is a strong candidate, Rigathi Gachagua decided to ferry people to Kien Constituency so that they can attend his rally and in return to show William Samoei Ruto that he still command numbers at home. Look at this shortly, then after this we will continue with this conversation. Now we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now in this video, it is clear you can see there is a rally there that is trying to take people inside. There are people who are trying to take people inside that lorry. And I'm told that most of these people are always paid before they get to that rally. So ukienda tu unajua pesa yako iko kwa mfuko. So you bring in people and you can imagine such people going in this rally na wanaenda kusimama. So it means it can carry so many people. to that place. And it is not one, not two, there are many. So rather than using school buses, they have opted for these lorries, because now people have noticed the school buses. It is really hard to understand or to know when they are using these trucks and the lorries on the road. So this is a trick that Rigathi Gachagua is still applying, just to show William Samoei Ruto he has numbers and they still control Mount Kenya region. I wanted to try and compare what Rigathi Gachagua is doing to what Martha Karua will do. At no any single incident, Martha Karua, in her own mind, she has thought of mobilizing people by paying them and ferrying them from one location to another, so that they can listen to her or attend her rally, and in return to show Raila Odinga that she has numbers. She has never done that. It means every rally Martha Karua has attended and everyone Martha Karua has addressed, this is a true reflection to show Raila Odinga what she can do. But in comparison to Rigathi Gachagua, whatever Rigathi Gachagua has done and the effort is trying to show William Samoei Ruto, it is fake. Rigathi Gachagua is lying to William Ruto, but Martha Karua has always communicated the truth to Raila Odinga, so that Raila can understand if we can get votes in Mount Kenya or not. The big question in the house today: how is Rigathi Gachagua going to make these people to vote for William Ruto? You have ferried people today from one constituency to another where they don't vote. These people have registered in a different constituency. So tell me, how is it going to be possible for these people to vote in their constituency and after that go to another constituency and vote there, so that the numbers he has been showing William Ruto can be reflected on ballot? In my view, Rigathi is doing a disservice to William Ruto and to the UDA party and largely to Kenya Kwanza. This is a confirmation that Rigathi cannot command numbers from Mount Kenya. Ruto, when he was choosing Rigathi Gachagua, he knew that Rigathi is going to help him to marshal more numbers because he had more options, including Alice Wahome from Mount Kenya West, if he did not had faith in Mount Kenya East candidate. But he went for Rigathi Gachagua. Because if Rigathi Gachagua can really command numbers in Mount Kenya, then there was no need for him to go to an extent of putting people in a rally, then go and address these people in the KIENI constituency. In fact, now go and look even to the rally he had today in KIENI. This is one of the rallies where Rigathi Gachagua has attended, but it has not attracted numbers. Look at those photos. They are clearly telling. The attendance was not good. People did not turn in big numbers. That means even Gachagua was only addressing the people he ferried to that place. So if you wanted to show William Ruto that they still command numbers in KIENI constituency, then the truth of the matter is that they don't have those numbers. And you know, what makes sense for me is if you are preparing to go to a certain constituency, then you organize with the MCS and members of parliament, member of parliament within that area, that constituency, to mobilize people from that area, even if you are paying them. Mobilize them to come in your rally. At least, even if it is not helping that much, it has some impact. It has some impact because you are addressing the people who are coming from the same constituency. That way you are not recycling your rallies. Because out of 100 people who will attend, at least you can convince about 20 people who are undecided to change their mind. That makes sense. But if you have a group that you have tasked, they are on your payroll until when we will have election, to move with you uniformly in UDA t-shirt and dresses every place you go to, tell me surely. I think if we have one of the most incompetent running mate and a politician in this election, it is Rigathi Gachagua. Even Wajakoya running mate is the best. She's doing a marvelous job. But look at William Samoei Ruto's running mate. Because just by simple mathematics, it is better you mobilize people from within the area where you are going to. Those people who are voting there. You can convince 2, 3. But half of your crowd is from somewhere else. Convince all the crowd, even if you are paying them. It will make sense if they come in that rally. Because there is someone you are going to convince. So in that way, I think if UDA is not careful, they are going to meet with a shocker. They will be shocked on the ballot when the result will be announced. The numbers Ruto has thought that he can make in Mount Kenya region, they might not be there. When Ruto is going there, Rigathi Gachagua is mobilizing people to attend. Paid people and ferried. At least when he's alone, he was supposed to just go in this rally without paying people and ferrying people. Let him do those things when Ruto is not there. It, to some extent, it makes sense. Just to make Ruto to feel that there is. But when he's alone, he should move without moving with this crowd from an area to an area, stopover to stopover. That way, it will make sense. But what Rigathi Gachagua is doing is the worst thing you can do to a presidential candidate. This one is going to reflect on ballot. The only worst thing, you cannot hire people on voting day. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.